Try 20 Episode 2. Okay? Okay. Warning, this will have My Little Pony being referenced in it. But, first a little introduction. I am the idiot who yaps in the night. I am the old man who talks just because he wants to hear himself. I am Godricnecro. And, yeah. So let's do this. Again, try 20. Now, I have not stayed up the entire night. It's just, it fucked up too much last night. Try 1, it was too long. Try 2, accidentally cut short because my watch hit the little thing on the mouse. And then try 3 to 19, well, you know what the hell happened, okay? And especially the camera knows. So let us begin. I have a little frickin' crap here. Also, I drew crap. The neck is definitely not the most well-drawn part, but at least it looks okay. It looks decent enough. And I need to get up. So, dear Celestia, all things considered, blah 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 blah. I only have a single question, blah blah. Are you purposely withholding information, blah 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 blah. Things that you should know because you're basically God. Well, the answer would be yes, and the proof would be... Does anyone remember, like, episode 1? Okay, I believe that is the one where Twilight ends up going to Ponyville, and then immediately Nightmare Moon is, like, part of this crap. And, well, again, it was prophesized that she would return. And when you have a character that is God, and then prophecy being a thing foretold by a godly figure, or a being that should know all. Now, as for transdimensional thing, from when the Equestria Girls thing, which is crap, to be honest. Like, seriously though. It would be okay if you gave them all human skin tone. It's kind of like the thing from the the Grinch Who Stole Christmas reality thing and the Cat in the Hat reality thing. You give an animal no nose, it looks freaky as shit. You give a human no nose, they look freaky. And it doesn't look quite right. Okay? Yeah. So, when you have humans that aren't exactly the correct color, it gets weird. I mean, sure, you can slightly tell them more towards their pony counterparts, but seriously. Yeah, I think the My Little Human OC things would look a lot better when no, they actually have a human skin tone. They still keep the same color hair and stuff. They still have, like, some part of the fabric showing their cutie mark from the pony form. But seriously, purplish skin, and yeah. And that's one of the things that I just... That's kind of... But anyways, yeah. Again, transdimensional thing, okay, it would be kind of expected for Celeste to not really know about. But as for, like, a majority of other things that happen in the show that she says she doesn't know, I feel like she should know about, but she's withholding information just so Twilight and the other main six can learn. And also, it's probably a situation that they could handle themselves, and she has... And even though she could intervene, she doesn't have to because the main six could handle it. Kinda like the... You know what, I'm gonna agree with the mysterious Mr. Enter and just call him George. George from the Daring Do books. Yeah. I could understand why Celestia might not know him, even though because she's God she probably does know who he is. But I could understand why she could know him, but wouldn't do anything because Daring Do always wins. And if Daring Do has any other enemies, again, Daring Do always wins, blah blah blah. So, off that subject now, let's go to the story. It ends up having lots of good storyline behind it, and it would end up fit. Well, the animation's good, and more importantly, when you have a pony able to talk down to a dragon and be able to make them their bitch, yeah. Again, there's a lot of words that I don't really know. Like, I could end up knowing the word, but I probably don't know it for... can't remember it for the situation I'm talking about. Like, anyways. But, yeah. And as for the characters, they're also very likable. So I'm gonna name them in order from most liked to least liked. I mean, we like all of them. But, in general, it's usually Princess Twilight has the most fans. Then there's Fluttershy. Pinkie Pie, Rarity, I think would be at a tie there. Then Rainbow Dash, and at the very bottom is Applejack. Why would she be the least liked? Well, it's because we don't really see much character development. I mean, she does get character development, but it's usually like, if you tell me, if I give you a character who is already in the perfect place of their life, they have all they wanted, they don't have any higher aspirations, what do you do with your character? Well, there's very little to do other than explore the personality. Like, for her, you have the three things. Number one, which I am partially, very hard-headed, stubborn. That's the first thing. Number two, she really likes apples. And number three, she's Southern. So, with now, I know that there are probably more things to her, but those are like the main three things that we know about Applejack and could name off the top of our heads. She loves Sweet Apple Acres. She enjoys working hard, so she'd also be for a hard worker. And someone that, which ends up, which would, with what I was going to continue with there, it would eventually reel back to she's stubborn, because she will not give up, even if she actually knows it's going to be futile, she won't give up on trying to finish it. But, again, you can't, they already kind of explored her areas of character development, though. So, she is a good character, but she's already in the perfect place, and you can't get much more character development, because she's already been searched thoroughly, really. You could end up revisiting things, but then you're implying that she is incompetent and cannot remember lessons previously learned. Now, you could end up saying, within reason of, like, she relearns a similar lesson to one she's previously learned, but it is of difference enough to where it actually ends up having a character development into a lesson that is actually quite different to the one that it seems similar to. But anyways. And then, of course, I'd be with my favorite My Little Pony character would be Fluttershy. Why? She has emotional pull, and she is a conniving, evil... I'm being serious, she is evil. She will have you attached to her emotionally, and then use your emotion to say, well, if you don't do what the hell I say, we are no longer friends. And as proof, keep calm, flutter on. She does the very thing that I just said to Discord. He is emotionally attached to her. And she uses that and says, you know what, if you don't do the shit I say, we are no longer friends. Which, it actually pulls at him somehow. And again, within a single afternoon, I would call bullshit. Now, I could end up saying, with a counterpoint to it, and say, it could have been like they just had super fast time forward, and they kind of skipped some time, and not really say that the time had went by, and that it was already maybe at least 3 days it would have taken, to be honest, for her to actually have reformed him. But, yeah. And now I'm going to talk about the evil magic that is actually legal to use in that world. 1. Why the fuck would you turn an apple into an orange? Like, seriously. I mean, I understand that orange can taste good, but why would you change an apple into an orange when it can be grown? And I'm pretty sure Sweet Apple Acres is not the only farm ever. So you could go somewhere else and possibly buy oranges from, and you end up having a traveling guy who ends up actually bringing this kind of stuff. So you don't need to turn apples into oranges. And more importantly, oranges have thick-ass skins. So if you do eat them, why? And I doubt the majority of you end up having any weapons other than some of the royal guards. But, yeah. I'm getting off topic with that. So, again, either evil magics other than trying to turn an apple into an orange, which I really see no point in, especially if you can turn an apple into a carriage easier than you can turn an apple into an orange. Riddle me that, Princess Twilight. Now, as for other evil magic, the reformate, like, a spell that forces someone's will to reform and see your way of light. That's really dark. Like, really. Yeah. Are you seriously telling me that it's okay to force someone to believe what you want them to believe and just completely disregard anything else? And unfortunately, I don't want to do like the first try where it took an entire half hour and I got way off topic way too much. So, yeah. I will say, good day, everyone, and we will have more things than you can shake a stick at in the next episode. So leave a comment down below on what topic you want to talk about. I might talk about it. I know I'll definitely end up trying to write down crap in this. And also, with the entire I'm the idiot that yaps in the night, even though it is clearly daytime right now, I'm just doing it right now because no one's home and I was fucking up too much last night. Well, the camera was. So, again, try 20. So, yeah, if you know what I was referencing with the I am the idiot that yaps in the night, well, if you know what I'm referencing, do hashtag what I referenced and I will tell you if it is correct, if any of you do get it correct. Let's try to get this video to 10 views and maybe 1 like. I don't know. Just hope you guys have a nice day. So until then, good night. Even though it is fucking daytime. Why did you have to fucking screw up your dumbass camera? Like frickin'... Anyways. Man.